Reports of Heeled Jack date back to the early 19th century, an infamous figure of central London said to be of variant descriptions, a black cloak, a devil-like appearance, tall and thin, dressed as a gentleman, and several reports, including the Allsop case, alleged Jack had blue and white flames coming from his mouth and eyes of red balls of fire, wearing a tight-fit garb of white oilskin with metallic claws. Of the trait most recognisable was his ability to make extraordinary leaps, jumping from building to building, and as such he entered folklore as an urban legend, and a number of sightings have come down the years ever since. There have also been reports of a similar nature up and down the country, and indeed reports around the world. So from London to Linby, we find ourselves looking at the Linby Parish Council created map. This is actually located as a public information notice board in the village of Linby here in North Nottingham. And as you can see here, it says Linby Legends. That actually mentions 4 of them in fact, but the first one we're going to be focusing on, of course, is Heeled Jack. It says here that a ghost that is said to have left giant footprints here in the snow on Quarry Lane, as well as the creation of pancakes, which is where it finds its origins, the wolf tree and the forest courts at the top cross. But we, of course, are focusing on the legend and the ghost, that is Heeled Jack. But also there is some more detailed references to this held at the Nottingham City Library in the local studies library, which we've had a chance to have a look at. The case of leaping footsteps in the snow, however, mirrors that of the Devil's Footprints phenomena that occurred in the February of 1855 in East Devon, covering a length of some 40 to 100 miles, which some people believe to have been made by the devil himself. These appeared not just in open fields, but also over the tops of houses, through gardens and courtyards, and even those enclosed with high walls and through forestry. Just what did happen just adds another level to the mystery of that it is not just the devil's footprints, but that of Heeled Jack himself. The village of Linby, on the B6011 Linby Lane, finds itself unique in the country, with its 2 village crosses, the North Cross, often called the Judgment Cross, and also a Southern Cross. The Southern Cross has been alleged over the years to have healing properties, with fresh water running beneath the cross. The Southern Cross also once represented the boundary of the once much larger Sherwood Forest, with the engraving of 1663 upon its crest, when this was the case. Just beyond lies Quarry Lane. So here we are, this is Linby, known also as Linby, as it was mentioned, I wrote about in the Doomsday Book of 1086. This village has been here for a very, very long time indeed. And here it holds a secret, here it holds a story, in fact 2 stories, the first of which is why we're here today. It is the legend and the story of Heeled Jack. This village holds one of the last known reports and locations of the indeed Victorian gentleman who was very infamous for what he did, leaping from building to building in single bounds. Did he really come to this village? Did he really do that here as well? Well, the reports say yes. It was along this very field just here that he made strides left to right all the way along this very field, bounding and leaving footprints in the snow, seen and reported by witnesses and also by workers the very next day who were going up to the quarry located at the very top of this road. So why on earth would you come here? Why would you come to a location such as this? I've got no idea. But if we were to go to the very beyond this field, you have Ironcar Woods, Weir Mill, and also beyond that you have Annesley Hall. Also up here you have a wood known locally as Devil's Wood, and also to the very right of us we have Papplewick Hall. Do these play into the legends? Do this play into the story? For that we don't know, we can only surmise and speculate. But this is a picturesque location, absolutely beautiful, and in a day such as today, you can only imagine what it must have been like perhaps many years ago when they saw infamous character known as Heeled Jack.